Yeah, good morning all. Welcome to day 3 session of Faculty Development Program on Augmented Reality and Virtual Reality. So we are in day 3 session. Today's speaker will be Agam Vinay Kumar. He will be dealing with the concepts of animation today. And Vinay, over to you. Vinay? Vinay, are you there? Vinay? Vinay, are you there? Yeah, let us wait for the speaker to join. He will be joining in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I request all the participants to maintain 80% of attendance and 60% of the score in the final exam that will be conducted on the last day. And this is mandatory to get certificate. I request all of you to maintain 80% of attendance. And please fill the Google form and shared at the end of the day. Vinay, have you joined?
Yeah, ma'am, I joined.
Yeah. Thank you. Please start the session.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Ma'am, some background disturbance is there, ma'am. You need to mute someone. Hello. Some background disturbance is there, ma'am.
Where the disturbance? Let me check. I request the participants to mute themselves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good morning all. Welcome. Today we'll start session with augmented reality. So before that, I want to just give a clarification about what is augmented reality, what is virtual reality, and what is mixed reality, AR, VR, MR. Okay. So first, let's say Virtual reality in the sense virtual world. You are feeling like you are there in a virtual world, like you have might be present in a room, but you feel like you are in a forest, or you are feel like you are in hospital. So whatever the world we can say as virtual. So virtual world which is comes to you, the like you can feel that you are in that world. Okay, so for that I can show you one image, virtual reality. So here virtual reality example image. So here the guy wear headset called HTC Vive. Okay, this HTC Vive or Oculus Quest or Oculus Rift, whatever, these devices will let you feel you in virtual world. So this is called virtual reality. These two are the gadgets, controllers, okay, for accessing in the virtual world. Okay, now he is doing something with this control, and he is feeling like he is in this room and doing some smoke, something he is doing. Okay, this is the virtual reality. Coming to augmented reality is nothing but in your real world something which is appear towards you, like wherever you are present, there only the object, the 3D object, the whatever the set is present in front of you. Okay, this is nothing but augmented reality. Mixed reality is nothing but the word itself is mixed. No, the word itself says mixed reality. Some of the gadgets mixed and integrated the two or more softwares is nothing but virtual reality. I can show you one image, like yeah, this one. So is where Oculus, it's for VR, right? Virtual thing you need to see with because of this device. But whenever he's put his hand in front of that device, he can show his hands here. Why? Because he's using one more device called Leap Motion. Yeah, am I audible now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome on. Yeah, just I want to start the session with augmented reality, and before that, I need to give a small clarification about what is virtual reality, what is augmented reality, what is mixed reality. Okay, so virtual reality is nothing but virtual world. So the world is not present, but you feel like you are there in that world, like you are in your classroom, but you feel like you are in some other place, like you are feeling like you are in some new house or in the forest, whatever it may be. That is not present, but you feel like you are in that world. It's called virtual reality. That can be possible with the devices called Oculus Quest, HTC Vive, and etc. Okay, so here is the picture for example of virtual reality. Okay, now I am clear, right? Or my voice is clear. So he's he wear some gadget called HTC Vive. Okay, having some controls left and right. So actually, he is feeling like he is in this world. Whatever the screen projection is there, no, he is feeling like he is in that world. So it is called virtual reality. So these are the devices which help you to take into the virtual world. Okay, called HTC Vive, Oculus Quest. Some or the other gadgets is also there in the market. Okay, this control will provide you to control the virtual world. Okay, so far he's doing some smoke or something he's doing with the control in his own virtual world. Okay, but he's present in one room, but he's feeling like he's in some other virtual world called some whatever this world. Okay, Coming to augmented reality is nothing but in your real world only the object, the 3D object or model, whatever, which comes to in front of you. Okay, so it's mixed with the your real world with the some other 3D objects. Okay, coming to mixed reality, the word itself saying mixing with the some other two or more softwares. Okay, integrating together, you can say mixed reality. Here is wearing some Oculus device for VR experience, but also is feeling like his hands are in his virtual world because of the this leap motion device. The topmost the Oculus he attached, it is called leap motion, and the gadgets Oculus two mixed and integrated together, it's called mixed reality. Okay, yeah. Coming to augmented reality, we'll start with the session augmented reality. So as I explained, augmented reality is nothing but interactive experience of a real world environment where the object that reside the real world enhanced by the computer generated information. Okay, so today we'll see the one example with the augmented reality, like in automobile industry. Well, let's say he developed one model, let's say one car he developed, the new car with he want to focus or he want to market it. Okay, every for every time he cannot take the car somewhere else and showing, right? So he can justly use this augmented reality, I can say like that. Okay, with the target and opening his app, the whatever the model is you want to showcase or whatever you want to project can project with this using augmented reality. We'll do with that example, and let me explain briefly about augmented reality. Okay, so what we can do with the augmented, the result of using technology is to superimpose information about sounds or images, text, whatever you want to project. Okay, you can project with this augmented reality. Okay, so what are the uses in the market with the using augmented reality? There is a medical training, as I told you yesterday, where can we can use this augmented reality. Okay, designing and modeling, education side, public safety, entertainment. Okay, use cases we will see with the this one. So this is the example in where in education side it's using. Okay, whenever you project the 2D image of brain, the object which is appear in 3D, the brain image, according to that the what are uh, the nerve systems are connected, the full information you can understand by the digital way of learning. Okay, like that there are so many uses in automobile, tourism and navigation, in anatomy of learning, and in okay. So here is the blueprint, but he is seeing this own model. Okay, now what are the softwares which can using to develop the AR thing? Okay, so software what are we can use? So there are some useful softwares we can integrate in Unity. Okay, Layer SDK, Vuforia Augmented Reality SDK, Wikitude SDK, ARKit, ARCore. ARCore is from Google. Is recently is launching, but is supported from Android 8.0 application. Okay. Now, why I am choosing Vuforia Augmented Reality only? Because the integration of AR in using Vuforia is much more easier compared to other SDKs, because you need to study the other SDKs compared to Vuforia, where Vuforia is very like a Unity is it's very user friendly. For futures, why I am using Unity with Vuforia? So Vuforia is providing library to native Android and iOS. Follow the guide below the integrated Vuforia using these libraries. These libraries are like very simple to use and easily integrated in our project. So the use cases is like, I can show you today one target is there, how the object will appear. I can earlier I said one model is there from the automobile side. He created one car. He want to showcase or he want to explain somewhere else. So he just need to carry one card. Okay, wherever you want to showcase, wherever you want to explain, using his card only can explain with the this app. Okay, so how to integrate Unity with Vuforia? Let's start with the new project I want to create. So I'm opening Unity. So far what you understood for this generating AR app, you need one target. The target is nothing but an image. Okay, so whatever he is doing here, so he's using one card, right? He's holding one card or image, whatever you can say. Using this image, he's projecting something. So using Vuforia engine, so I can say I am using 2017.4.19 here. I'm opening double click. So as of clearance, I am creating new project. Click new. Here I'm taking my project name, AR projection. I want the same location as it is earlier. So create project. So there are some few steps to integrate Vuforia into your Unity. Now only Unity is there, right? Only Unity. I'm not using any Vuforia libraries, any softwares so far. So I'm just saving untitled is there for my scene. I'm just saving Control S, asking AR text. Okay. Hit here you can see your scene name. Okay. The few steps are like, you know, file, build settings. I am doing for this for my Android mobile. Okay, I need to first switch for the Android mobile. So I switch the platform to Android. Whenever you switch, the symbol will come right side of the switch to target platform. Okay, now I need to add this scene, right? So I added this scene. Okay, just simple. You need to open the file, build settings. You need to switch for the Android, and you need to add the scene where you want to work. Okay, so I'm working in AR test. Now in player settings, you need to enable the Vuforia augmented reality settings. Okay, so whenever you enabling it, internally it will load some library file. Okay, so whenever I am enabling it, internally one resources is added, Vuforia configuration settings. Okay, that internally Unity will take care of it. Okay, so when you need to go to player settings, XR settings, Vuforia augmented reality to be enabled. Okay, later, so he's using one image, right? So where you can get this image. Okay, so for that I'm using my own image. Okay, let me download some images. Okay, I will take some nature images. Go to images. So I will download this. It should be the file in JPEG or PNG. Okay, I'm taking image one, named as image one. So I will take this image also. Just whatever the image you want to focus, just you need to download that. So how the image choosing will be, how image will be choose, I will tell you. Once you uploaded the image, you will understand. Let's say image 2. I'm taking 2-3 images because you will understand. So 3 images I took. Now I want SDK from Vue4, right? So how can I achieve? So just go to Google and just search Vue4. Okay, Vue4. So just enter whatever the present in first. Here you need to log in. Okay, so already I registered, so I'm logging with my ID. So I log in. So you need to what to do, select the images your wish, whatever the images you want to show in here, and next you need to log in into the Vue4 engine. Okay, in Vue4 engine, whenever you log in, you need to go in develop. There is a one tab, right? Develop. You need to select the develop. So here you need to go into the target manager. So target is nothing but your images. So it is give some database. So whenever you upload your images, it will give database, nothing but SDK. So Vue4 will provide you one SDK based on your whatever the images you give. Okay, now I will create one database. My name is I can say Infinito Hyderabad. Okay, Infinito Hyderabad is my database name. So I created. Just search for that Infinito Hyderabad. So Infinito Hyderabad. So far 0 device. So 0 targets are there in my database. Okay. Infinito Hyderabad has 0 targets. So I didn't upload any images so far. Now I enter into Infinito Hyderabad database. Now I need to add targets. Here targets is nothing but your images. Okay, images. Why you need to image? You need some tracker, right? Some target. So that's the reason you need to upload some tracker. So I added my tracker, add target. So the image is 2D, right? You need to select 2D file. Where the file is, the file should be JPG or PNG. It should not exceed the length of 2 MB. Okay, maximum whatever the you downloaded file is below 2 MB only. So some of the files exceed 2 MB. Okay, just check with this browse, and I need to add my images. So this is the image one, leaves. Okay, I selected. Next, width should be 1. Okay, every time the width is nothing but whenever you use this SDK into your Unity, the image, if you want to a very big in size, you can select the width more. Okay, so by default 1 is the best value for width. Okay, so image 1. If you want some other name, you can rename it. Okay, I can say leaves. Okay, and add. So it's added. So after adding this, here rating you need to check. Okay, so far it's not refreshed, so I going back and come again. I have to enter into this Infinito, my database, Infinito Hyderabad. So my rating is 4. how the Vue4a is calculating your image rating. Okay, just you need to click your image here, the image for target, show futures. So here futures is nothing but internally the library of Vue4a will calculate your image edges. Wherever the edges are there the point will be, it's automatically generated by the Unity library. Okay, and it will generate and show to you how much the target is rated. Okay, so far for my image I have so many points. Okay, so I have 4 rating. Okay, so let me show you some simple image like this. I want to show you for this image, how many points you will get, so that you will understand how to select your image. It should be more edges, more corners. Okay, so far it has don't have so many edges, I think. So I will select this one, I will download it. I will say one. Okay, so this is the web format, so I need some JPG or PNG format. So I will save this one. This is the JPG format, where it is located in desktop. Okay, so now I want to check with this image how many points I will get. Okay, this is my image where one. So it is my image and the width is one. Add. So for that, I need to check my points. So okay, if you see here, the generator rating is nothing because so it cannot feature to so many points. Okay, that's the reason the rating was very poor. Okay, understood now how the image should be selected. The images should be like this. The some edges, the darkness should be present in the image, should be present in the image. So far this image has no edges like that. May only here, somewhere here and here has present some points. You can check here. Okay, so very less points by the Vue4a library engine. Now I have a leaf, right, with so many future points. Okay, now I want to add one more target which I have downloaded. So image 2, width 1, and this is the, I can say, road. Okay, I added. So if you check here for road, it's giving 5-star rating. So why? Because there are so many calculated points you can calculate it and take. Compared to other images, the road is the good tracker. Okay, now I will go with these two images. Okay, for that I need to select my database, whatever the images you want to use in your project. So far I don't want to use this rate with no rated image. Okay, I will uncheck this one. So I selected two selected images, road and leaves. Okay, I need to download this database. Just select your images and download the database. You are using for Unity editor, so you need to select the Unity editor and download. So it is the SDK from the Vue4a, Unity SDK for Vue4a engine library using your trackers. Okay, Now I want to use that package in my project, right? For that I just need to import that package. You can import like this. Yesterday I told you, no, you can import like this also, or you can just drag and drop into your project. Now I will drag and drop into my project. It is the my package library, okay, with UE4. So I am dragging and dropping into my project. So here it will say what you want to import. I want to import all. So like, let's say just hit import. Okay. Now how the projection will be happen? For that I need to use, hello, yes, everyone is okay, right? Everyone is audible. Okay. So
Audible, sir.
yeah. Just now I integrated my SDK into my project, right? So just I am dragging the SDK and dropping in my assets. Now I want to right click in hierarchy and create AR camera. So whenever you select the AR camera, it will ask for importing. Euphoria requires some assets to be imported. Would you like to do that now? So internally what happened, Euphoria AR camera, if you want to use, it will internally use some libraries to work with. So it's asking like, so I am just importing my AR camera. Why using AR camera means the normal camera won't track your image, right? It's the normal camera will work with the normal thing only. So that's the reason I am using AR camera, which use for the tracking the image whatever you used in the database. Some disturbance is coming, someone please uh, mute your voice. Okay, now AR camera is in my scene. Okay, now I want some tracker for that image. Okay, this is my image. Just right click, Euphoria image you need to select. So this is the image target, but the default image is what? But the default image is astronaut, because the database is Euphoria Mars images. Okay, Euphoria Mars image by default database. I need to select my database. My database is Euphoria Hyderabad. Please someone mute your voice. Okay. Okay. My database is Infinito Hyderabad. So whenever I selected, there are some image targets are there, road and leaves. Okay, I want to use road. Okay, double click on it. It will show you like this. Okay, and I want to adjust my camera. So it is my tracker. Okay, it is my tracker, and this is the AR camera for tracking. This is AR camera for tracking, and image is for my target. Okay, now what object you want to see? Okay, what object you want to showcase on your target image? Like here I show you. So what image you want to showcase on the target? So he's showcasing some bike on the target image, right? So same like that, I want to use my, today I downloaded one car, right? Same that I am importing into my project, just dragging and dropping into my assets. So here is my file. Okay, open it, demo assets. Here is the prefix. Okay, here is my car. Okay, just I want to use the car on the like this. Instead of using bike, he is using bike, I am using car. Just drag and drop into image target. So whenever you drop here, the car will come on the top of the image. So the scale is so high, I want to decrease the scale. How to decrease the scale? W for rotation, E for rotation, W for transform, E for rotation, R for scale. So I want to decrease the total scale. So I am doing like this. Okay. So the car is on the top of my target now. Okay. Now I can just play and check the AR thing. Is it working or not? Before that, AR camera has some script, Vuforia behavior. Same like that, image target has some scripts, by default scripts, which is generated by the SDK of Vuforia. Default trackable event handler, turn off behavior. So something internally is happening with the script. Okay. I will tell you what is happening before this once the testing is done. Okay. 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 Now for this I need to active the database. Nothing, just like sorry, select the AR camera and open Vuforia configuration. So whenever you open this, the databases, whatever the all databases you are using, the list out by here. Okay, the list is showing here. Load Infinito Hyderabad database. This is so far it's by default unchecked. Okay, I need to check this one. I need to activate this one. Okay, and only I need to just present the give the licensed app key. Okay, so for that I just need to go into the Vuforia. So here is the license manager. So if you want like without Vuforia mark, you need to buy the license key. If you just want to trial, you can freely you can get the license key. So where you can get the license key means here, get development key. Beside the target manager, there is an option called tab called license manager. Just hit that and go to the get development key. Here your name, Hyderabad DB. Okay, whatever the name you always you can give. Just check it and confirm. So whenever the license manager is created, get development key is created, just open it and it will give you the one key. This is called key. Okay, please copy the license key below into your app. Okay, just copy this key. Just copy means you just need to click on this one, it's automatically copied. So whenever you click on this key, it will copy it into yours. Okay, I just want to paste it here. Just right click and paste. Okay, save this one. One minute. Now I want to show you the tab. Just I want to play this one. Before that, I will want to show you something. Open Vuforia image. So which camera it's going to open? Okay. So I have here integrated camera. So far I am using laptop. So integrated camera means LappyCam will open. So for showing you people, I am using some other camera, Logitech webcam, so that you can easily see the output. Okay. Now I selected the Logitech webcam, which is attached to my laptop. Okay. Now I just want to play. So before that, I need to open my target, right? So I need to focus. So for that, just open it. Let me open. Okay, it is my image. So I'm doing maximize on play. Whenever I play, it will get maximized. Okay. So far my camera is enabled, right? So this is my room. Okay. So I need to focus on the target. So this is my target. So I am focusing directly onto the screen. So whenever I focus, the car is appear, right? Okay. So I'm out of my tracker. Now I want to show on my tracker. Okay. So let me add one more target so that you can understand. So just right click, view Fourier, take image. Okay. So let's say this is a green car, and this is some car. Okay, I don't know which color. Let's say car. Okay. Now, as it is, I need to drag and drop the model into the target. So sorry. Just 1 second. Yeah. Now the target is one more target is here. Okay. This is by default it's Arsenal. My need to select my database and my image. Okay. For first one I selected road and the second target is my leaf. Okay. So here is the second target. Here is the first target. So now I want to focus some car model. Like I want to blue color car onto the leaf. Okay. Leaf tracker. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to play and check it. Just so before that I want to open this tracker also. Okay. So this is the second tracker. This is the first tracker of my call. So I just hit play. I need to attach my camera. Okay, attach it. So I'm selecting my. Okay, already launched the camera is there. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, I'm opening my targets. Okay, I am focusing now. So whenever I focus, the car is came. The second one, and this is the first one. If you want more interactions, you can just write your own scripts. Okay, if you want some sounds on the whenever the presence of car or model. Okay, so let me write some small. Let me write. So whenever the car is present, I want to rotate the car like this. Okay. Next, I want to what I need to do. Need to add the script. Okay. Rotate model. Okay. Edit script. So I need continuous rotation so that I need to write in the update, right? So transform. So game object means what? That car only. Transform. I need to access rotate. So there is a function called rotate. Okay. Rotate 0 in my direction and let's see whether it is work or not. Okay. Attached this for the green car, right? It's the blue car. Okay. So the model is rotating, right? Because I wrote a script for the car. I wrote a script for the car to rotate it whenever the target is selected. For the other car, I didn't apply the same script so that it won't rotate. It's just showcase. Okay. Like that, if you want to open a door, if you want to do with any other related your requirements, just you need to write your script and show it. That's it. So how the script is working, just I need to explain that one thing because it's important. So to the image there is a script called default trackable event handler. Just let me open this. So edit script. Edit is nothing but it will open the script. Okay, or you can want to change it, you can change. So here there is a protected methods and public methods. Okay, so internally the SDK is wrote this script because of tracking. So whenever you, if you observe here in the project, wait, if you observe here, so internally it will provide some information. Start view euphoria, trackable road found, trackable road lost, trackable leaf found, trackable leaf lost. So indirectly what this is providing to us means, so whenever the image is tracking, is giving some information to us. If you want something to do there, if you want to use something like a more, you need to script it here. Okay, so I'm just double clicking on it, trackable road found. So whenever the tracking is found, this function is getting called on trackable state changed. Okay, same like there is some other two functions. So here on tracking found, so whenever the tracking is found, okay, what is getting renderers, colliders, canvas is getting true and is activating enabling true. Enabling nothing but how you are seeing, because of this line of code you are seeing the image. So whenever the tracking is found, you are seeing the image because of these lines of code. So whenever the tracking is lost, you are only able to see the camera only because is getting false the image. So whatever the image renderer here, renderer thing is nothing but the mesh. Yesterday I told you, right, the vision of the object because of the rendering. So is getting enabling the is enable equal to false means is switching off the model. That's the reason you are not able to see. So whenever the tracking is lost, so main reason is to see means the tracking is found is enabling the model. Okay, same like that. If you have some other requirements like if you want, whenever the model is came, if you want the car engine sound, so what you need to do, so here is the tracking is found. So whenever the tracking is found, you need to play the sound like that. So if you have some other requirements, so whatever the requirements you have, you need to wrote it in that line of code. Okay, so far I wrote some rotation. Whenever the model is present, will rotate the model. Now regarding this, any queries, like if I want to say once again, I tell you. So, uh, so let me let me explain one more again. So what I need to do, I need to do one new project I need to create. Okay, first thing, after creating I need to select my trackers. So whatever the trackers, you can use your image, whatever if you want to use. Okay, later what once your trackers are ready, you need to upload into your Vuforia engine database. Okay, you need to create the database here. Okay, Vuforia engine, go to develop. In this develop, you can see the two tabs: license manager, target manager. Target manager is nothing but you need to add the target here and get the database here. So if you want to create a new database and open it and add the devices. whatever the trackers are there, you need to upload. So Bhadrachalam has 13 trackers, and demo university 6 trackers, like that. So here is, it will show you the what, how many trackers you targets, trackers, whatever, same thing, trackers you added, it will show here count. So once the done with the good rating thing, so how the image should be taken, I already told you. The image should have some edges, like some sharpness, some detailing should be there. Okay, it's not should be like plain image. So once more I will show you the how you can is setting the tracker points. So these are the tracking points. Okay, tracking point should be more, and the rating should be more than 4. Okay, whenever you select your tracker, the road has so many edges because it has so many messy thing. Okay, that's the reason the 5-star rating for this image. You can see here, show features, you can hit where the points are located by the Vuforia, it will show you. For the leaves also, it's a good image with the 4 stars. Okay, so this is the internal calculation done by the Vuforia. Okay, so it will provide the database from here. So whenever you downloaded the database, you just need to drag and drop into your project. So whenever you drop into your project, it will automatically created in this Vuforia images. So these are your images databases. Infinito Hyderabad is your database, and inside you have your trackers. So what next you need to do? Select the one scene, new scene, and first you need to do with the AR camera, because the normal camera which won't like the target need to be located, so our target need to be fetched, right? So we need to use AR camera. AR camera internally has some script, okay, which is used for tracking your tracker image. Okay, now whenever your camera is ready, you need to select your image. So you have n number of images, can put n number of images here, like this. So just you need to make sure with your images. Okay, now I have a image called road. Okay, I selected a road. Inside that I added one car model. Okay, so I want to use 2 more cars in one tracker, so that can also pause. I will show you. So I want to use, this black car also in this model only. In which one? Same as road, copy component, and I am making it scale less. There are 2 cars in one tracking images, like this. So now there are 2 models on one tracker. Okay, let me check this one. So you can add here. Okay, inside the wherever that your tracker image, whatever target is there, inside that the object, 3D object should be there. Okay, so it is automatically rotated, right? So I need to switch it off. Whenever the script is enabled, it won't run. Okay, so the green should not be rotated. Black car has no script, so it won't rotate. Now just I want to play and check. I need to open my images wherever. So you can print it out and take it. So far, that's the reason I am not printed. I am showing in the screen. Okay. So now 2 cars are present, like that. So next, wait a minute. So yeah, like this. So you need to select the image, whatever the tracker is you want to showcase, which model you need to put like this. If you want more interactions, you can script it where the tracker is find. So which model is present? For the blue car only it's present. We will get the information by where? Here. For image you have a scripts. Okay, default trackable image. For this image the script is there. For this image same script is there. So you will get the information from here. Okay, so based on that, you, if you have a more, if you want to do in-depth detailing, so if you need to script it like that. Okay, let me ask some doubts. So if anybody have some doubts, let me please know. Yes, anybody have any queries, just please ask me.
Sir, I have one doubt. That is, in order to download our or import our image targeted to Unity, is there any other option available? That is, instead of drag and drop. That is, here we are drag and drop into the assets, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the only method.
Yeah, because whenever your tracker is selected, the Vuforia engine, what will do, it will locate some points and give you some database to which target you need to focus on. If you, let's say if you have 50 images, okay, if you directly just drag and drop, it won't work. Internally the Vuforia will give you the database regarding that 50 images. The 50 images, what it will do means, for first image it will put some points here and there. For second image the points will come some like somewhere else. So that points will provide you which images you are focusing on with the camera. So that's the reason we need to import the database into our Unity from the Vuforia.
Okay, and that is when we how this Euphoria is connected to Unity. When we install Unity, that package will already come.
Yeah, let me show you. So I'm going into Unity. So here, whenever you download Unity, so I'm want to any all Unity versions. So in the 17, some version I am selecting. Okay, some version called this one, Windows installer. Okay, so let it install. So here installing. Once installation done, just open it. Yes. Even though if you are not installed at this time, it will automatically ask you to install this one. Okay, so here there is a option called Vuforia augmented reality support. Seeing right, everyone?
Okay,
So
sir.
if
Yes,
you
sir.
are enabling it, so some internal libraries will be present or installed by the Unity. So you need to select this one, Android build support, the mandatory thing, and mono develop for scripting and documentation. If you have any queries, and you can check here. Standard assets for some like standard assets will provide you some scripts for how to move and how to all. Okay, and Vuforia you need to enable if you want to work with Vuforia. Just hit and you can download and install the Unity. Okay, and the first thing whenever you open your project, just build settings, go to player settings. Now Vuforia augmented reality support to be enabled, so that futures whenever you enable the in the resources, Vuforia configuration file should be generated automatically. Okay, now I want to check this one in mobile. Okay, everyone. So how can I achieve? Just go to file, build settings. Before that, you need to build APK for your mobile. You have to give two paths. Okay, one is SDK. Okay, SDK for Android and JDK, Java Development Kit for JDK. These two files are necessary to build the .apk file, which is you want to test in your Android device. Okay, SDK should be there, NDK should be must present. Okay, so I have two. If you want to get SDK, you need to install Android Studio. Okay, if you want JDK, you just go to Java website, Oracle, you can get from there. Okay, so player setting, just I need to give these details: the company name Infinito, and some, this one I need to give mandatory. So company name Infinito. The product name is AR test. Okay, the minimum API level should be more than 5.0 or 5.1. Okay, there's nothing the changes should be done. Resolution, if you want in portrait mode or whatever. So far I am not changing any values, just I want to build. So where you want your build file? In desktop I am changing AR text APK. Just save. So internally it will detecting Android SDK and JDK for build your project. Make sure that your working scene should be attached here. Otherwise, the scene won't be taken. So it will take some time to build APK. Based on your project length, you are using scenes, it will take some time. So far I'm using only one scene, right? So it will don't take so much time. Yeah, just everyone observe this. So he's setting the big projection over there. So that APK is downloaded, AR test APK. Can check it in your mobiles with these trackers. I will share you APK and this tracker images. Okay. Yeah. Still, anybody have any doubts? Please let me know.
Sir, when we enable this AR camera, then what happens to that main camera in our project?
Yeah, main camera
It
should
will,
be not present, right? So you need to delete the main camera and use the AR camera only, because main camera will generally work with the normal only. Just it will display and it won't track the your target image, right? The target image should be tracked by the AR camera only. That's the reason we are switched off the main camera. So I am using only AR camera. Why? Because
that main camera has to be deleted, isn't it?
yeah, has to be deleted.
Okay.
As you can directly, if you want to inspector, you can make it deactive.
Okay.
Hello, sir. This is Rohit.
Yeah, Rohit, please.
You said that you need to minimum feature point. What is the minimum feature rating need to be have, so we can import these files?
Yeah, minimum file should be like it's the image should be in detail, like I will show you image. This image has very plain, right? Compared
Yes.
to this image, it this image has some darkness, edges kind of thing. Okay, whereas this image you will observe. Wait a minute. Yeah, whereas this image has more plain, right? So the Vue4 unable to put the tracking points in this image. So if you upload this image, it will give you the nice points, because some darkness edges will be there, right? So I will
Yes.
upload it and show you. So if some other image like this image also good. This has more detailing, right? So I will show you with uploading one other image. So once you upload it, you will know that is this is the right tracker for this or not. It will already show you the rating. Okay, so I want to add some other target, like so I have some images. Let me upload this one, first one, and this one. Okay, we'll check. So I will add this one. Which one I added? I will show you. Which one? This one. This image I added. Okay, so what you
Yes.
people are think is getting some points or not? Okay, we'll show, we'll see. Okay, so the file name is wkly something. Okay, my width is 1 and the name is stars. Okay, just adding. Okay, it has good points. Why? Because it has some darkness, no? Like some edges are, you can see your future points. So many future points are there. So where I can upload one more target, like there is a plain thing is there, this one. So means this image. So okay, this is not the image. I will take some other image, some simple and plain image. Okay, this one. Okay, this is also some points. Okay, let me upload this one. We'll check. Okay, This is the dart web file, so it won't take. I'm using some other image. Okay, this one and one. Okay, add it. Okay, see here. So this image has only 2 rating points. Why? Because the points are very less. So the rating is given by the Vuforia is 2 only. So it is should be tracked, but not a good image for tracking. Okay, it should
Yes.
be more than 3.5 and 4. Okay, so let me upload one more image. This guy. If you have a doubts with which image you want to upload, just upload it and check. Okay, so this guy has only 1 rating. This image has with 2 ratings. Okay, why this guy has only 1 rating? You can see here. So this guy has so far very plain, right? No any adjust. If it has some trees or something, some messy kind of thing is there, it will show you some with good rating. So far nothing is there, so we'll show you that. So tracking points are very less. That's the reason it will provided 1 rating for this image. So these are kind of images, 1 star, 2, 4, 5. If you want to use these all images, just click on this and download the database with 6 images. So if you don't want to use this don't rating kind of, you can just unselect it and download the selected one databases. Okay, so this is all about augmented reality. And there are some other types of like in the face projection, face detection. There are some other kind of AR kind of things also there. This is the basic one and the important one also. Minimum AR and VR configurations are minimum 4 GB RAM. Okay, it will work smooth. If you have a graphic card with 2 GB, it's very good. Can you list steps present to develop an AR applications? Yeah, steps are like very simple. One more time I will show you. Like you need to select the images which you want to target. Okay, first thing. Later you want to upload it in Vuforia engine. Yes, you need to go to develop. So because of you need to develop, just remember like that. You go to develop, target manager. You need to target the targets. Okay. Once you added the target, it will give you the database. Okay, just drag your database into your project. Okay, you need to uncheck the or you need to delete your main camera, because the tracking camera should be AR camera. Okay, so AR camera, you can select right click Vuforia, AR camera is here and image should be here. So whenever you select image, you need to select your database and your image. And the last final thing is you need to add the app key, license key. Okay, and you need to enable your database. Only 5 to 6 steps are there to develop a AR application. Okay, using Vuforia. So which any doubts so far? Any doubts, anyone? We'll go with the session, next session, animations. Okay, how the animations will work, how we can do the animations. Okay, just I will give the introduction about animation and I will close this session for now. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
what about the showing that demo in mobile APK?
Yeah, I will send you the APK. Or in the break time, I will try to download it and show you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Or I can share you for sure that I have an APK and two tracker images. This one. I will share you these tracker images, one road and leaves, and I will share the APK. Okay.
That is, we have to download it and
Yeah,
in our mobile. Then,
just you need to install it. As normal your
oh,
games you are installing, right? Same like that only. It will automatically install. Just open the camera and you need to focus on the tracker. Okay. So that's you need to print the trackers or you need to open in some other phone. Okay, tracker. Yes, you need to focus on that. You will get the thing. I will send you the APK. Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Now let's say I'm taking new scene. Okay. I'm saving this scene. Here animation. So generally animation, what you people know, animation, if you feel like something is going to happen, or else something is performing with the object. Okay. Mainly you people know animations means some model is there, it's walking or jumping, uh, it's running. So these are the animation you people are so far know. Okay, right? So I can say animation is anything. Okay, I can say cube is there. Okay, cube is also one game object or model. Human character is also one model game object, right? Everything is game object in Unity. So animation is nothing but if you want to change any property of the components, or if you want to use any component in the Unity, or if you want to use this game object to be perform something, you can use the animations. Okay. Now if you want, if I want to move this cube to somewhere, right? What I need to do, I need to script it, right? From here to here I want to move. So how can I achieve? I need to wrote the script like get the transform dot position equal to something, some target position you need to go, like that I need to script it, right? But using animation also I can achieve that thing. Okay. So how can I create the animation for the model? Okay, very simple in Unity. Just select this one, control 6. Control 6 is for the animation. Okay, or else if you don't know, click select here animation. Okay, select the object which you want to animate. Okay, I want to animate this cube. Okay, select this object and go to window, animation file is there. Control, or you can directly select and hit control 6 is the shortcut for the animation window. Okay, so I want, I my requirement is now I want to move this cube from here to here. Okay, without using any script. So what I am doing, selected the object, window, animation. Okay, here in script what I need to use, I need to use the transform kind of thing. Okay, transform component I need to use for moving the position. Here also same, you need to create the animation first, create whatever the name I need to move means I created move. Okay, move is the my animation name. Okay, here add property. So which property you want to use, here you need to add here. So I added the property here, add. So which component I need to access to animate, transform and position. Okay, just select the add property and open this arrow, which I need to add position. So already position I selected here, so that's the reason it's not showing any position. Okay, now this is the timeline for which so it is 0 to 1. 1 means 0 to 1 second. So 0 to 1 second time of gap, how much the distance you need to animate, or how much the distance you need to vary. Okay, now you can see here some keys, right? These are the points we can say in Unity keys. Okay, animation keys. You can drag in this one. So these are the blue one are the keys. Okay, these are the keys. So far if I play, nothing will happen. Why? So the keys are from 0 to 0, right? 0 to 0. So where you can see zeros, here are the values 0 to 0. So now my requirement is 0 to 1 second gap. I need to travel here to here. Okay, for that you can use like this. So at the end of the time gap, where you want to go, just select this line is there now, white line. Just you can click anywhere, the line is switch to your mouse cursor. Okay, I want 1 second time gap. Which position I want to move? Some in z direction, x direction. I want to move here to here. So what is the value? Minus 8.6. So I just copy this value, or else or directly I will give here minus 8.6, paste. Just hit the enter. Okay, or else if you have some dots, just delete the keys and you can give your own keys. Just enter, the keys are automatically generated. Okay, and 0 also, 0 position is 0, and z is also 0. Now you can play and check. Okay, the cube is moving right from 0 to minus 7, 0 to minus 7. Okay, now I will close this one. So before that closing that one, I need to save this one, Control S. So it's asking for the scene save. So I will say animation. Okay. So from the position I am here to here, I am like this also you can check. Just click and drag the white line. So the animation is from 0 to this line, minus 8.6, from here to here. Just I close this one. The whenever you created the animation, animator component is added, right? So whenever you, this doesn't added anywhere. So whenever you selected the object and hit animation and created the animate, right, with the name of what you created, the name of animation, move is your animation clip. I will show you. So cube is the object, and you automatically the component is added once you created the animation. Okay, animator component is added. Okay, with the name cube is the controller. You can just double click on it. You will get the window, animator window. Here the this is the move is the your animation file, right? You created this move is the animation file at the time of Control 6. You created this one, right? Move. Okay, now I just want to play and check. Play. Wait. Let me check. So here directly the air camera is enabling. So here you can check the cube is animating, right? So I will tell you. So in the scene you can check the cube is animating from here to here. Here see the value 0 to minus 8. So it's continuously moving. How can you can also do like 1 second?
Sir, sir, I have one doubt. That is, this animation is in the scene window, not in the game window.
No, game window is also 1 second. I will. Let me open a project. So yesterday's project I opened. Now car has, so I have how can I remove the component? Just right click and remove the component. Okay. Now just I will play and check is there is any scripting is accessing the car. So nothing is happening to the car. So now I want to move the car with the animation. Okay, how can I do? Select the car and go to animation window, animation. Okay, here you can create your animation file. Car move, car moving is my animation file. Okay, just hit enter. What you need to access? You need to access the position to move the car, right? So in the time gap, what the time gap 0 to 1 second. So in at the end of the 1 second, here I put my end of the keys, which is white line. So here I want some movement from here to where. So from here to, so I want to move in forward direction like this. Okay. So what is the value is some 11. Okay. So 11 is my value. So here I put my white line. Z position, okay, Z direction is my changing value. So in Z direction I will put 11. Okay, just press your value here and enter. Okay, here is also Y direction is same and the Z direction value is also same. Now you can drag and drop, check here like this. Okay, now I will save Ctrl S and I will close this one. Whenever you created the animation, animator component is added internally. Just play. So what will happen? The car is moving, right? So it's continuously the animation is happening. So I want to only once. How can I do? Wherever the animation clip you created, this car moving, right? Select this one. How you can select? Double click on the controller, which is added automatically by the Unity when you created animation. So I double click on the car, selected my car moving. Here, inspector at the right side, you will get some motion kind of animation file. Okay, just select this one. So the file is in your asset, just select this one and loop time is you should to switch it off. Okay, now I will play. So what happened? Car is moved from here to there. Okay, even in scene window, game window, you can observe the difference. Okay, the changing of the animation. Now if you want to make it animation very slow, how you can do? Same, any changes, you can open the controller, select the your file, animation file. Here speed is there, speed is by default 1. Okay, I want to decrease this. What you the value 0.5 is the speed value I will do. So now the speed is less, right? If you want more or less, what you want to do, just select the file, and give 0.1. Okay, now the car is moving very slow with the animation. Okay, so what are only, not only the animation you can access, not only the position transform you can access, you can access whatever the component you want to access, you can access. Okay, now I want to change the color of the car with the animation. Is it possible to animate? Yes. Oh, so I need to select the body, this color. Okay, okay, before that I want to tell you second way of doing the animation. Okay, so I will delete this one file. So I remove the component. If I play, no animation is applied for this car, right? Just car is stable. Now the second way of doing animation is just Control 6, the window will open and give the name of your animation, move. Now I will add my property. From up to this the changes are same, right? So up to this the procedure is same. Now at the 0 to 1 time of gap, at the end is 1, right? So my end is 1. Here the second way of doing animation is, here is some red color thing, record thing is there. No, you need to press this one. Whenever you press this one, here the position you can change the values. Whenever you changes this animator automatically they take the values. So I hit the record and I am moving like this. Okay, so whenever I moved, the keys are automatically generated, no need of typing the values. Okay, if you use like that also it will work, or you can just record the animation and do like this. Okay, you can check here like this. So once the animation is okay with you, just uncheck the record and save the file and play. Okay, so same as it is, the new clip is added, which is move, and I want to make it loop time is off and the speed is 0.1. Okay, stick with this. So if you want to check your file, okay, just select the car and just hit Ctrl+6. Again the file is same file is open. Okay, so now I am changing the color of the car. So how I did means, just add property, or you can directly record your session. Record your session and do the changes here for the car body. So I did some changes at the end of one. Okay, so from blue car to what I did, just check here. So from blue car to I make it, from blue car to I will make it red car. Okay, blue car to, so something with color I did the animation. Okay, just save it. So once you are keep on doing, you will get to very easy kind of thing these are. So I'm playing. So slowly the color of the car is getting changing, right? You want to check here, you can check here. Okay. So if the animator component is off, okay, what will happen? Does the animation is apply? Anything should be happen with the component, means the component should be active. Okay, even the script or collider, whatever, the component should be active. Okay, so animator is now activating like this. Now the car is moving. Okay, so this is the just animator introduction. Okay, now the next session will start 11:50. Still any doubts on this regarding how to add cube to the animation window? How to add cube to animation window? Yeah, you can also animate the cube also. In next session I will tell you that. Or I will show you now. Okay, so select your object. Cube is my object. Okay, so far cube has no animation no animator file, right? So I'm using Control 6 for animation window, or you can directly go into the window and you can get scale. I want to scale the cube, okay? So I'm selecting, so which I need component I need to access, transform, and in this scale I need to access. So I'm recording it, and at the end of wherever I want to. So here I am scaling it. For scaling you need to, here also you can select, or you can directly give your values. So this is my scaling value from here. Okay, just save this one and close this window. Okay, now play and check. Okay, so if it is very fast, you can decrease the speed 0.1. Okay. So it's scaling, and the car animation is also working. Cube animation is also working. Okay, so far it's into the cube. Why? Because it's not the real objects. If you want to make it real, you need to add the rigid bodies to this and add the colliders, right? So I can move this cube little bit here. Now I will play. Okay. Okay. So far the cube has animator looped. That's the reason it's continuously happening. So you can loop, switch it off here. Okay. So if you want any changes, if you want to save it, you need to save the same, save the project. Okay. Now I will close this first session, and we'll see you in next session 11:30, 11:50. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll have a short break and we'll join after 11:50. Thank you.